devil. Blue devil. These haters steady talking like an auctioneer. If I'm in the club, best believe I got a Glock in here.
It's Hamburg or Rosemead. I said Rosemead. I'm from Rosemead.
Okay.
To Rosemead.
Salute.
But you know, Lefty was at what, 200,000, 300,000, and it got removed, and now he's at 30K again, trying to work his way up the mountain.
Nah, they're trying to stop my boy, bro. Like me and Lefty, dog. Like he started with me. I don't know if y'all know the story.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But he started with me. He got out of prison, and he hit me up one day, and he came to the studio, and he's like, you know, I don't want nobody there, da da da. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I still had like a homie there though. F Beat was there and shit. And then but he was passed out. He was all leaned out. And fucking Lefty comes and he knocks out 6 songs that night. He knocks out Boulevard Baby. We did Letter to Drummer. We did Spin the Block. We did some other shit. He did like some Draco freestyles and like some shit like that. And then after that, he's like, fuck it, you're my producer. You know what I mean? And we're like, all right, cool. And we started rocking and shit. And then he ended up living up the street from me because he lived in Bowden Park and shit. So he lived like 5-6 minutes from me. So he would come to the crib, and I just had the studio at the crib and shit. And he was just like just cholo in the crib. He was just some gangster food, like, you know, just
like a homie.
Yeah. My baby mama would trip out like, who the fuck is this fool in the house? You know what I mean? It'd be like 3 a.m. and he'd be like, I promise we're gonna make it. I promise we're gonna make it. You know what I mean? And for some reason, I have faith in this fool. I don't know why, but like I was just like, fuck it, let's rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. And then when he did drop a song, I noticed that he got like 5,000 on YouTube views, 7,000, and I was like, okay, that's cool. He got that in like 2 days, like, you know what I mean? I was like, all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? So we continued rocking and shit, and then fucking he went to jail for like 3 months. You know, I waited for him to get out. He got out. We finished the album, and then after that, we started dropping. I shot his first music video. I pulled up to his crib, and I was like, yo, come outside, let's go. And he's like taking forever to get dressed and shit. And I shot it with an iPhone, Wonderland, the Wonderland, that one right there. That was his first music video. We shot that, and then I shot Spin the Block after that, and then I shot fucking Man Crush Monday after that. We did that in my garage and all that, and then everything started popping. Then he started going to these podcasts, and then that shit started blowing up, and then Solus and all them hit him up, and yeah, basically it was just a rap after that. And now this fool fucking on songs with Kendrick Lamar and all this shit, and this shit happened within 1 year. You know what I mean? And I work with OTR, shout out to Solus and everybody. I work with them. You know what I mean? I got songs like every Lefty album. The last one, I'm on there with Snoop Dogg, fucking Jeremiah, Too Short.
Yeah.
Fucking, you know, The Game. Like everybody's on there. Like my name's on there too. So that's dope. But yeah, so that's how that all started and shit. So proud of my boy and all that too.
Shout out Lefty Gunplay. Shout out Lefty Gunplay.
It's crazy. Yep. You know what I mean? Shout out to Solid, shout out to Left. You know what I mean? I get a nice little check every month, man.
Of course.
So I'm kicking
royalties.
It right now. Yeah, I'm kicking it right now. You know what I mean?
But there was a time though where Lefty dropped you as his beat maker.
Yeah. No, that's him being a fucking little pouty fool when we argue. You know what I mean? He never dropped me, trust me. Like
it was said on the internet.
Yeah. Nah, we argue, you know what I mean? And he's just the type to like, he's very, you know, like he's just very like quick to like blah, you know. So yeah, I checked him on that. Definitely.
He said he's like.
Wait, you missed it, dog.
Oh,
you said you checked him on that?
Well, yeah, we talk a lot, man. That's my brother, bro. We definitely, you know what I'm saying? We have plenty of arguments. We have plenty of talks and shit. Never gets physical, you know what I mean? But that's my dog. He started with me. Yeah, you know what I mean, he knows it. Every time, like I said, I go to his house, he's excited to just show me what the fuck. I'm excited to hear it and listen.
Yeah, because we were watching on the outside. It was like Batman and Robin, you and him.
We broke up. We broke up like as a group. Fucking one time after we met with Icon and shit, and then me and him got in a big argument. Me, him, and Cash. But Cash was like mediating it. But me and Lefty were like, fuck you, fuck you. You know what I mean? And that's when he was like, fuck you. And that's probably when he said that shit.
That's what happens when two creative people collide.
Nah,
dog.
yeah, but then Solus called me. Solus called me. He's like, Benji, though, like, we need you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? These beat, like, we need that original sound. And Lefty's my brother. It was never no harm, no foul. So he you know what I mean? It was easy to, like, he was the same way, like, yeah, Benji, come through. It's like, yeah, all right, let's get it. And ever since then, we've been rocking. It's just brothers fight, bro.
Yeah. No, for sure.
I've seen him say that.
Sure.
I've seen him say that. You know, you're his brother. Lefty say.
Yeah, he gave me this chain right here. See,
and then he said, but he was saying that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he gave me this shit. He gave me this shit. like 2-3 weeks ago. He had all these diamond chains on him and shit. And he was just like, here, fool. Like, I'm telling you, like, we're good.
Yeah, he was like, you guys argue. He's like, sometimes I don't like the beats. He was saying that in
always says
interview.
that. No, he trusts me.
I don't like the beats and all this shit. And I'm like, damn.
That, but I can show you these accolades. I got the top 5 songs.
No, but that's what he said. He said that even though he goes, Benji makes it work. He makes everything put together. He puts it together, and we make hits.
Yeah, no, we do. We make dope hits. But I'm letting him have his fun, man. He's getting to work with some marvelous producers, man.
Yeah.
Hit Boy and all these people. Who the fuck am I to stop that? Like,
Yeah,
that's
for
crazy.
sure.
Timberland wants to work with you.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre wants to work with you. Fucking Kendrick. Go. Like, you're my dog. I'm winning regardless. Like, hell yeah. Like, this motherfucker's a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. That's my brother, man. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping for the best. But as that, I'm on every album. You know what I mean? Every album, like the last album I dropped, like I never get excluded out of anything.
So it's a win-win situation for you anyways.
And being is hype man and all that shit, like you said. So all that shit, there's no beef for anything.
Well, if he works with if he does an album with like Dre or anybody and you got a record on it, people are gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy? And then they gonna look into you and that's how it works.
No, yeah. I got like a cool like little like 28,000 monthly listeners right now on Spotify and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just from like, you know, being in the mix with all that and shit. So I'm dropping more music now. I'm not trying to take advantage of that. But yeah, it's cool, man. Like, yeah.
As long as it's real, you know, organic. If it's organic, it counts.
Yeah. I mean, when we record, it's just me and him usually. I bring my studio to his house. You know, or he'll come to my studio. You know, but it's just usually me and him. And we just sit down and we'll help write this shit together or whatever he'll write. And then, just work.
Yeah,
he's hard to record with some people. Some engineers can't handle him, you know what I mean? But yeah.
You produced most of the hit records at the beginning for him.
Oh, I just certified stepper.
That's the main. That's the one that got him noticed, right?
Yeah, that's one of the big ones.
Boulevard Babies.
Boulevard Baby. Yeah, he always says that I didn't want to do that one, which is kind of true, but not true because I just wanted to fix the beat and make it more original. Yeah, like because obviously it's an Ice Cube beat. Yeah, you know what I mean. But everybody knows me from that. Benji up on the motherfucking mix though, 626 and loaded my whole pistol. You know what I mean? So everybody like when they hear that, they know who I am and shit. So like that's one of the things from that song that got me my name a little more out there. You know what I mean? Every time he performs that, he's doing that shit. He'll send me videos, be like, check it out. You know what I mean? Big ass crowds yelling that shit. I'm like, hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You know, what'd you think when you saw him working with Kendrick? I'm sure you knew weeks before, months.
Yeah, he told me when he was gonna do it. He just said he had to sign an NDA. You know, I was like, crazy. Yeah, and then I guess like the word got out on the internet. I don't know who else he told. You know,
I wonder who leaked it. Right? We never get the credit on for. I've seen like black people, like big rap superstars, talk about it that it was leaked. And it was like, it'd be nice if you know, stamp us in right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, y'all did post something.
We're the ones that leaked it.
Okay.
You know?
See? Yeah. So so after that was going around, I was like, but I still was just like, I didn't get to hear it until it came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know until it was actually out. You know what I mean? And I was like, hell yeah. And then for everybody who says...
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about that because I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, so for everybody who says he only said this amount of words...
Who gives a fuck?
Does Kendrick know who you are? And then another thing, it's called an outro. All right, structuring a song, there's intros, bridges, choruses, verses, and outros. Okay? That part is really hype and it makes people go crazy. Yeah. It's an outro. You know what I mean? So when they say, oh, you only got that many words or words for it's an outro.
I knew it was an outro.
Every song has its own creative process.
That shit now, and I can't wait to go perform that shit. That's just gonna be fun.
But every song has its own creative process behind it, dog. There's songs where...
Oh, he has more though. That ain't it.
No, yeah, for sure. But what I'm saying is that every song is created differently. Like there's songs that have like they'll stop in the middle of the song and it'll be somebody talking, and then the rest of the song kicks in. So that one was created especially for how it turned out. Yeah, you know what I mean. So people crying about it's not this, it's not that. It's like, dog, that's the way that song was created.
But that's just the people hating, bro. Yeah. That's all it is haters.
Yeah.
And if a motherfucker made it on the top 2 with that only 4 bars, imagine what he can do with a whole 16, right?
Yeah.
And Kendrick, fire.
Yeah. Shout out to Kendrick, man, for noticing, you know, my boy and all that. That's cool. Dope vibes. He's doing an album, A Problem, right now.
Blue Devil.